All right, guys, now we're going to take a look at some of Pepman's players in the Charlotte metro area.
All right, so these are guys that I love. I coached football for 13 years, and if I was coaching now, these would be the guys that I would want on my team making plays, for us. So, kicking it off from the IMEC, Mallard Creek middle linebacker Wesley Blunt. We did a player-focused article in the preseason on him. Just a tough-nosed kid, makes big plays, not the biggest, height and weight-wise. Some college coaches want size and, all the measurables and all that. But this kid has heart. You can't measure heart. You can't teach heart. That's what, on a Pepman football team, that's what you got to have is heart. And Wesley Blunt has that, and he'd be on my team for sure. Jalik Cooper, running back at Vance. Vance defense gets a lot of love. They're making big plays in the passing game, but the engine to any offense is that running game. And Jalik Cooper gets it done on the ground with the football in his hands. Devin Chandler, wide receiver at Huff. 6'2", wears number 5. Dynamic player, man. Goes up high points the football, can get separation on the deep ball. Not afraid to go over the middle and make tough catches through contact. That's a guy I want. If we can get third down and we're going to call an in route, I know he's going to go up there and get it. That's one of that man's players right there. Nick Leonard, Lake Norman, big, tough offensive lineman, can play guard, can play center, wears number 60. I wore number 60 for a while. That's what you want, man. Playing in that flex bone offense, you got to be nasty. You got to come off the football. You got to grind. That's the kind of guy we want. Nick Leonard, Pepman player. Denari Black, linebacker, West Charlotte, wears number 3. Good size. He's got an offer or two, I believe. He should have more. Just a nose for the football, sticks his head in there, form tackles well. He's not a guy that's going to get up and make a lot of hooping and hollering. He's just going to go about his business, get the job done. That's a Pepman player right there. Yes, man. Keshaun Black, number 4, Mooresville. Saw him against West Rowan. He is a dynamic guy. They can throw the football downfield to him. They run him a lot on jet sweeps. They just want to get the ball in this guy's hands and let him go, and for good reason. He can make some plays. And on Pepman's football team, you need guys that can make plays. He's a Pepman player. Akon Bobo Stewart, big name guy from North Meck. I saw him with a kickoff return against Olympic. I believe he got called back, but he just made so many moves and cuts on that thing. He can get the ball in his hands and just make plays down the field. I've loved him for 2 years. Started noticing him last year in that North Meck offense. And he is just, I know he's a big name. We don't have a lot of big names on here, but I just couldn't help it. I just love his game that much. He's a Pepman player. Jacob Polite, Hopewell, big receiver. You hear a lot about Julian Gray. This is the guy that's on the outside running those tough routes, the high point fade routes in the back in the end zone, go up and get in the football. He can take a hitch route, make a move, get down the sideline. Saw it in the scrimmage against Butler and South Meck. We saw him against Harding, making a couple tough catches on the smash route, corner route to the sideline, keeping his feet in bounds. Making plays like that, he's a Pepman player. Parker Mendenhall, Myers Park, only returning offensive lineman. Everyone's been, up in arms about Myers Park. They had the offensive lineman to get it done. They got the skill guys. What is the line going to do? This guy's a leader. We interviewed him in the preseason. Tough, hard-nosed, loves his job, loves being a leader on the offensive line. He's a Pepman player. Nolan Carey, Hickory Ridge, running back, speed. Absolutely just shot out of a cannon with the football in his hand, and he can run you over as well. You take a look at his highlight film, you'll love it. Good player, on and off the field, very intelligent kid, well-spoken. He's a Pepman player. John Park, Butler, we talked to him in the preseason, watched him in that first game against Huff. He was going to work, man, had a couple sacks in that game against Darius Ocean, a very dynamic quarterback. Really has good moves off the football, good rip move, good swim move, jab step, come inside on stunts, great technique, good kid off the field as well. He's got an offer to Virginia Union, should have more. He's a Pepman player. Connor Henderson, Porter Ridge, has been making plays for them for years. I believe this is his 3rd year on varsity. Outside linebacker, number 33. 6'2", good-sized kid, able to run down plays and make tackles and really tackle well in space. He's a Pepman player. Davion Nelson, running back for Independence, number 7. We talked about him. He's probably the best running back in the Charlotte area that you may not have heard of, but you need to take a look at him. I think he was hurt last season. Come back this season, he is just running all over the place, man. You talk about Independence. You think they're an air raid offense. You think they like to throw the football a lot. But I'm telling you, with this guy, they've been running the football more than they're throwing it. That's how good he is. Just a great running back. He's a Pepman player. Khalil Alexander, defensive end at Rocky River. Noticed him at a couple of camps in the offseason. Quick first step. Great technique with his hands, getting off the football and getting pressure from that defensive end position. Good size, a good frame. He gets into a college program, he's going to add weight to him. Man, I just love his attitude as well, just speaking to him. He's a Pepman player. Lawrence Campbell, throwback middle linebacker, East Mac. He's not the biggest kid, but like we said with Wesley Blunt at Mallard Creek, this kid has heart. He was all conference last year. He sticks it up there. He's aggressive. He tackles well. He doesn't run from contact. He's going to open when a window opens in that line. He's going to fill it. Take on a fullback if it's old school lead play. He's going to knock the crap out of him. He's a Pepman player. Chris Bailey, Garinger, plays about every position on the field for him. Tight end, defensive end, linebacker, backup quarterback. What else do you want him to do? Fill up the water bottles? No, because you need him on the field. He's a Pepman player. Casey Seegers, Archer Kill, number 4. He's starting to get a bunch of offers, but we loved him last year. He was all conference in the South Mex 7. Where's number 4? He's aggressive. He gave him the ball on offense. Go look at the highlight video. He is physical. He got the ball, ran someone over in the end zone for a touchdown. That's the kind of attitude you want from a guy on your team. He's a Pepman player. Rudy Mazangu, Harding, big offensive, defensive tackle. We did a player focus article on him early in the preseason. He's aggressive. I'll tell you, 6'3", 340, maybe higher. Just a big, nasty lineman. And, I'll tell you, I coach offensive line. I would have loved to coach that young man. He's a Pepman player. Cameron Smith, Olympic running back, number 21. Talked about him a couple times. Dynamic with the football in his hands. He's only a junior. He should have more attention than he's getting. I'm telling you, put on his highlight tape, the first 8 plays are touchdowns. That's what you want, man. He's a Pepman player. Corrier May goes by Q, number 1, wide receiver, West Meck. Good frame. He had a big catch in the preseason scrimmage down at Andrew Jackson, going up against Lancaster. He's a playmaker, man. Just get the ball in his hands, let him go. He's a Pepman player. Mason Adkins, defensive end at Providence, big, strong, 6'3", 220 kid, and stopped the run and rushed the passer. Look at his tape. Sheds blocks well. Good moves with his hands. He's a Pepman player. Jalen McGill, that's his last name. I had trouble with it earlier. Jalen McGill at Berry. Tall, 6'2", defensive end, has, I believe, 6 or 7 sacks already in this pre-conference schedule. Doing a great job. Does a good job using his hands, getting off blocks, making plays. Solo tackles, does that well. He's a Pepman player. Last Pepman player for this week, David Brown, South Meck, Big D tackle, well-spoken, might be the future president of the United States. That's how well he speaks. We interviewed him in the preseason. He's a leader on that South Meck team. He's the president of the school council, student council. What do they call him? I don't know. He's a Pepman player. Thanks for watching.